Hello everyone, this is Amren, and today we are going to start our second topic, that is measures of central tendency. And in this topic we have to study three subtopics, that are mean, median and mode. These all three things are the formulas, or we can say that the process or method to calculate the median or the center position among a list. So let's start with the first one, that is the mean. So first of all, let us see what is central tendency. So it measure, or we can say that the measure of central tendency provides a very convenient way of describing a set of scores with a single number that describes the performance of the group. So let's take an example that we are having 10 persons or 10 students, and each students have got any marks between 0 to 100. And if we have to calculate the central marks, that is the average of the entire class, so what we will do, we will take out we will calculate the mean of the entire group, which will give us the performance. So it is also defined as a single value that is used to describe the center of the data. So by this we describe, or we state the center of the data. And there are three commonly used measures of central tendency, which are, the first one is mean, second median, and the third one is mode. So let's start with mean. So it is the most commonly used measure of the center of data, and it is also referred to as arithmetic average. So arithmetic average, what we know before studying this mean, that average is something that is we can say that the sum of all the numbers divided by the number of terms. So its computation is x bar. We can also say that x mean or x bar, which is equal to summation of x. So x1 is x is x1, x2, x3 and all the sample size, and n is the total number of elements. So we can calculate the mean by x1 plus x2 plus up to xn divided by n. Or we can also say this as this is for the group data, and for ungrouped data we can have sigma fx, that means fi xi. So if we are having any group data such as if 5 students have secured 60%, so what we will do, we will do 5 into 60, that is 300. So we have to calculate each of the things like that. So let's take an example. Through this we will see how mean and the median goes. So the example states that scores of 15 students in mathematics 1 quiz consists of 25 items, and the highest score is 25 and the lowest is 10. So we can see that the 15 students who have got marks are between 10 to 25, and here are the scores: 25, 20, 18, 18, 17, 15, 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 12, 12 and 10, 10. So we have to calculate the mean over here. So what we have to do, the mean is calculated by the sum of all the numbers divided by total number of terms. So we can say that the sum of number is 228 over here, and the total students are 15. So 228 by 15, that is 15.2, is the mean of this entire score or entire marks. So here we can what we have analyzed, that the average performance of 15 students who participated in mathematics quiz consisting of 25 items in 15.20, and the implication of this is that students who got scores below 15.2 did not perform well in the said exam, and the students who have got more than 15.2 have performed very well in the examination as compared to the whole class. So how we are going to use this mean in our research methodology or in our research purpose? So in case of data finding, what we have to do, let's suppose I have prepared a questionnaire, and I have got answers from more than I have got answers from 300 persons. Then what I have to do, I have to calculate the, or we can say that we have to calculate the average of that particular field, and we have to analyze that what is the average and how many persons or how many submissions are below that and how many are above that. So from here we can calculate the ratio of ratio of passing or failure. So let's see, this is the second example. Find the grade point average, that is the GPA of Paulo Haddad for the first semester of the school year 2013-2014. So this is the table, and on the left side we have subjects, then we have grade and units. So what does grade and units comprises? The grade is the total marks obtained, and the units, that is number of marks. So in case of the first one, BM 112, what we are doing, we are multiplying the grade with unit to find XI/WI, and similarly we will find FI/XI. So 3 into 1.25, that is 3.75. So in the same way we have calculated the entire data, and after this how to calculate the GPA or the mean. So X mean equal to sigma XI/WI. So here we are having sigma XI/WI and divide by sigma WI. So we have to calculate this total unit. This is the total unit, and we have also to calculate this. So after calculating XI/WI, we are getting 32.00, that is 32, and after calculating this WI, we are getting 26. So what is the GPA? That is the total mean, 1.23. So this is the method of calculating the mean. So mean for group data. The group data are the data or scores that are arranged in a frequency distribution. So what is frequency distribution? First of all, let us understand that it is the arrangement of scores according to category of classes, including the frequency. So in frequency distribution, we arrange the scores, or we arrange the numbers according to the class, and frequency is the number of observations following in a particular category. So the only formula in solving the mean for group data is called midpoint method. So what is the midpoint method? It states that X mean, that is the mean of the group, equal to sigma FXI. Here I have written M, or we can say that FXM, divided by N. So where X mean equal to mean value, XM equal to midpoint of each class or category, F equal to frequency, and sigma Fx equal to summation of the product of Fxm. So what are the steps in solving for group data? Find the midpoint or class mark, that is Xm, of each class or category using the formula LL plus LU by 2. So after that we have to multiply the frequency and the corresponding class marks, that is Fxm, and find the sum of the result in step 2. So after finding out the result, what we have to do? We have to solve the mean using the formula sigma Fxm divided by N. So let's take this example. So I can see that score of 40 students in a science class consists of 60 items, and they are tabulated below. So here is, this is the frequency, the X is the frequency, no, the X is the class distribution, F is the frequency, that is the number of times, and Xm equal to the range, the number, and what we have to do? We have to calculate Fxm. So Fxm, we have to multiply F and Xm, that is 60, 34, 66, and we have to calculate total number, the sum of this Fxm, that is 1345, and the frequency F, the total frequency is 40. As in the question it is also stated that it's of 40 students. So X mean equal to sigma Fxm divided by N, which is equal to 1345 by 40, that is 33.63. So what we analyze, that the mean performance of 40 students in science quiz is 33.63, and those who got below this did not perform well in the said examination, while those students who got above this performed well. So what are the properties of mean? It measures stability, and mean is the most stable among other measure of central tendency, and the sum of each score's distance from the mean is 0, and it may easily affect by the extreme scores. It can be applied in interval level of measurement, and it is very easy to compute. So when to use? These are the time, or the necessary when we have to use mean. First one is sampling stability is desired, and the second one is other measures has to be computed, such as standard deviation, coefficient of variation, and skewness. So we will study this all in the upcoming lectures. Thank you.